guys. Game day. Good morning everyone, sorry about the quality, I'm literally just filming on my phone this morning while I go for my morning walk. It's been a beautiful walk so far, it's pretty chilly out, it's about 6 degrees. Thought I'd start off this vlog just by saying thank you to everyone that supported the PUMA wine drop. The support was amazing, it was much appreciated. This week on Wednesday we've got the singlets and the shorts coming back in stock, so make sure that you're ready for that. But yeah, overall it was a massive success. We sold to 402 customers and we sold over 1,000 garments. So I'm so grateful for everyone's support. I'm so grateful for all of that, and it's been a massive journey, a long time and not a lot of sleep. So I'm really grateful for all of that. I'm super fortunate to have you guys, I guess, just support it, and luckily you guys enjoyed the products. This is going to be difficult to say but I like to be transparent with you guys and everything, so I thought I'd jump on and say it. Like, honestly, there's a lot of stuff that like is, I don't even know how to say this. There's a few things. Obviously, first, the travel's heaps. Like, I'm driving almost 8 hours a week at the moment. It's frustrating because then I go up to NT and I'll travel again 8 hours a week, so there's a lot of travel involved. That's difficult because I'm quite a productive person. I like to be doing other things, and I feel like driving for so long can be a bit of a waste of time. I don't know if that's the right word, but I like to be productive. I like to be doing things, so I feel like sometimes that is an issue. I don't know, I think that this is just a good spot for me to vent. I don't know. I'm not playing great footy, so I don't know, like, there's a few things that I'm just like, there's obviously some things going on as well outside of footy. It's all full on at the moment, so I think that it can take a bit of a toll on everything. And the other thing is, like, we're not playing consecutive games. I can't get any like sort of run on or anything. Like, as soon as we have a game, then we have a break, and then we have a bye, and then a bye. Like, barely even played 2 games in a row this year. Like, it's been a really difficult season to kind of get into any type of consistency as well. Like, I haven't got any consistency with the vlogs or anything as well. And like, you go 1 week on, 1 week off. You think it might be good in the pre-season, but like, because you get that break, but it's not really. Like, you just want to play footy every week, and like, I don't know. I want to play footy every week. I can play footy every week. I'm not at the moment. But yeah, there's my vent. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm just going through, dealing with. The game day vlogs, like, I just wish that they were consistent and they were better. Everyone always asks me, where's the vlog? I can't even post it, I don't have any bloody footy to play. I went through this at some stage last year as well with Noosa. I was like, fuck, can I actually just be bothered? But I do love playing footy, and like, I love it, but it just takes a lot of it. And then you fucking have to deal with all the other shit that you have to deal with on the field, off the field, in the DMs, on social media. It's like, I'd rather just bloody do clothes and stuff. Much easier. Do running like Lou. Footy is the most toxic sport in the world when it comes to trying to do your own thing. If you're playing soccer, basketball, American football, whatever, it wouldn't be. It's not even close to being as toxic as what AFL football is. It's honestly, it's honestly pretty disgusting. And I want to change that. Like, I do want to change it. Like, that's why I think that my role is, and gee whiz, I'm going to have to cop it for a fair bit to try and change it. And sometimes you just got to suck it up and deal with it. But yeah, it's a difficult gig sometimes. It's a difficult gig.
Hebs would know, he's the sports doc. I'm going to struggle to do like a 30-minute vlog this week, so I'm just going to put a minute of you in there.
Don't do that.
Ibis. Ibis. You're not Ibis. Ibis, you go mid-season?
No. Guys, what would you do if Taylor got picked up and shit?
I'd pull his pants down.
And do what?
A very big. No, that's.
That's real weird, Baz. Real weird. It's locked in. Locked in. Can't mean that locked in. Can't be bothered driving on the way home. I'm sick of driving. I've done enough of it, Paddy Moo tried. I'm quitting. I'm quitting driving, and I'm quitting as well. Everything. Nah, I was gonna say something else that starts with V. What's up, bro? How are ya?
Not bad. I'll see you there,
Yeah, see when I'm looking at ya.
Need to chat to you from that.
Chat GPT. Chat GPT me. Because you're 2 meters. Nah, but these ones here, look. Alright, let's get in the car. Car City. McAndrew.
Prime train just for putting the El Grandes driving past.
Alir. Fanta Man. You actually look a bit like a Fanta, but in human form.
I am.
Just can't see it with my sunnies on because these are prescription. They're prescription. Rick's sunnies eyewear. Use the code PRIME for 20% off.
Straight from the great man.
Straight from Tommy Shez, your man.
My man.
Tommy Shez. Shout out Tommy Sheridan, obviously one of the greatest human beings ever to grace this earth. Go on 110.
Yeah.
Season. It's a big wing. Now you're gonna get all scared when the camera comes out, eh? Everyone goes quiet. I thought everyone would have something to say, but not anymore. Happy birthday over here. You're gonna get a haircut for your birthday? Don't need one, mate. Looks good. Looks good. What are you doing today? Running water? Yeah. Yeah? Now look at you all shy, eh? Hey, what's happening now? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game day vlog. I've been absolutely loving these lately, so thank you so much, of course, for the support. It is a freezing cold day in Wodonga. I am wearing my jumper underneath, and then I've got my polo shirt on, and then I've got my training top on top of that. So me and Philo are just having a bit of a chat about what boots that we're wearing. I've obviously got the Pumas. Philo's got the concaves on. They're a bit of a heavier boot, but they definitely fit with the Rovers colours with the all yellow. So I was having a little bit of a look at them there. I'm always interested about what boots different players wear. Philo's obviously a superstar. Won a few NT medals, obviously won a Morris medal here in I was a Murray League, so the Morris medal is like the Brownlow medal basically for the league. So superstar player, has won some flags as well, so always good to get his his ideas on a few different things and just chat to him about it. Good to get a few set shots off before the beginning of the game. Always nice to just get that set shot routine 100%, and I've tried to kind of think a little bit less about how important it is to stick to my routine and set shots and kind of just kick and I don't know, like just let it flow and relax a little bit more, because that's the way to go. And I think before games as well, I'm kind of trying to adapt to that strategy of just being a little bit more chill, having a few shots from here and there, and like I said, just chilling out, because there's no point getting so in your head before a big game. And like I said previously on the vlog, you know, there's a lot of other things going on, and for me, I think my focus today was just to work really, really hard. Work rate was going to be my one word and my focus, and I knew that before the game. And you know, I'm not like smiling that much and stuff before the game, but it's always good when kids come up and say something or say, can I be on the vlog or something like that. It's always very, very nice. Obviously a few fans as well getting around it, as they always are. usually taking the piss, but that's totally fine. They're on the sideline drinking beers, I guess, at the end of the day. So that's all right. We go up to the back oval at this Wodonga ground, and the back oval is like carpet made. It's bloody elite. I'm surprised we're not playing out there. It's one of the nicest grounds I've played on. It kind of feels a lot like Gosh's paddock, to be honest. This is probably about 30 minutes before the game gets started. We go down, have a bit of a chat. I think that the warm-up was pretty good, pretty up and about. Me and Fuddy just having a chat about the political and economic state of the world here. Nothing too much going on, really. I'd love to be marked up for a game so you could hear the nonsense that I chat before a game. It's probably got absolutely no relevance to the game or anything like that. But I'm also loving this camera work around. We've got all the Oz kickers coming through as well. They're ready to go at half time, I think. And I'm just having a look at the ground and having a look at the Resi's game. I think the Resis were coming back here and looked like they were going to get up and about and hopefully get over the line. But I really, really enjoy getting a little bit more of this warm-up sort of stuff around. The boys went in a bit earlier. I was having a chat to a few people and just watching the Resis. And there you go. We go in, we get changed, put on the jumper, and here we go. We're running out to the ground. And Wodonga Bulldogs, they're sitting first on the ladder, so they are 5 wins and 0 losses. We, of course, we're sitting in 5th position. We're at 3 wins and 2 losses, and we're hoping that we can take this scalp home. Like I said, starting off playing in that half-forward role, and that's the whole role that I played throughout the entire game. I guess that what you're expected to do as a high half-forward is try to get to as many contests as you possibly can, and that was my goal from the get-go, to try and get to every single possible contest. Every time that the ball up come, I was going to start off the back of the square and just sprint in, and then making sure that my tackle pressure was really, really high as well. But I think the last few weeks I've allowed my man to be able to stay on me, but nothing more than a defender hates is a forward that's always moving. So here I was just making sure that I'm moving all the time, and then it can be a little bit more difficult for your defender to get close to you. The ball does come just to my feet here. I was probably standing a bit too tall and just needed to get down a little bit further, but that's okay. And again, not stopping running. I'm going to continue to move no matter what, and then my man will come and man me up, but then I'll keep on moving around, so he can never really get any type of arm across me or anything like that. He can't really get too much contact. If I'm continuing to move around, then he's not going to be able to be physical or anything like that with me. So they get a free kick here, and they go. For some reason, I couldn't get my bloody boots to stay on. They the laces kept falling off, so had to sort them out a few times in the first 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe I was running too much. Maybe that was the issue. We kicked the first goal of the game, and then we kicked the second goal of the game as well through Ryan Hebron, who's an absolute superstar. He was in the car with us before. He's GWS VFL captain, so it's good to have him back for this game. We will have him back for another game as well, or another few games later in the year, hopefully. Hopefully he can continue to come back, because he's a superstar footballer, and it's fantastic to have him around the footy club. We're started really, really well here, and I think that that's a testament to our tackle pressure as much as anything. The ball comes into Tom Boyd, who's now back in the forward line, the swing man, as we like to call him, and we're really up and about here. We're moving the ball really, really quickly. It's nice. It's a nice and dry day out here in Wodonga. Even though it's freezing, it's about 10 degrees. It's still nice and dry, so you can move the ball, move the footy if you've got really good skills. So that's something that we definitely focus on. And again, trying to get to as many contests as you possibly can. The more times that you get near the ball, the more times you're probably going to get your hands on the ball. So I think that that's something that I really wanted to focus on. Get the ball out here, get a handball over the top. It was meant to go more towards Dill, but it didn't quite. And then it's a little bit of a scrap and a fight for it in our forward 50. But as you can see, our pressure is elite in here, and there's a few blokes just really burrowing in, which is what we love to see. And again, coming off that tackle pressure is an absolute key. So I think that I ended up laying 3 or 4 tackles in the first quarter, and that was a good way to get my game started, I think. And Toby Murray grabs the ball and then goes bang. He's been having some problems with his set shots lately, but the big man, he slots that straight through, and we all get around him. He's a fantastic forward. Hopefully he doesn't go on the mid-season draft, but I would love to see an AFL club look at him throughout, maybe for the actual draft at the end of the year. the national draft. He's a superstar footballer, so it's great to be able to play with him. Gets a chance here. The ball comes down, spills to the front. Again, another tackle. Probably could have been holding the man, to be honest. Probably held on for a little bit too long. Did try to let go of him, but again, this is that work rate that I talk about, trying to get forward as quickly as we possibly can and just on your bike. We don't actually end up getting the ball, but that's not what matters. I think that don't get used here, but it's just about unrewarded running as that half forward. Like, you're not always going to get used, unfortunately, and that goes for any player in any position. It doesn't really matter. You're not always going to get used, and you're going to do a lot of unrewarded running. And one day it will just click and everything will work. Hebron goes bang here from the sideline, about 30 metres out on a beautiful, super tight angle. He goes bang, and that puts us up 31-12. So we've started the game on absolute fire. 5 goals to their 2. Fuddy gets a chance here, probably about 15 out, directly in front. Tries to go for it and just doesn't quite make it work, but that's all right. That puts us up by 20 points still. So that was the end score at the finish of the first quarter, 32-12. Again, like you can see here that I'm working all the way back to try and get the ball, in the back line, and I'm playing as a half forward. So that's, again, just testament to trying to work as hard as you can. It's all about work rate, realistically, because without work rate, if you're not always moving and always on a jog, then it'll be really easy for you to be defended. Your defender will have an absolute day out, who absolutely love playing on you because you're being lazy. So that's the absolute key. It doesn't matter what position you play, like I said before, it's all about kind of moving around as much as you can and then just being smart with the direction that you take. Still weird that in this league they don't pay deliberate out of bounds. It's kind of beyond me, to be honest, but that's all right. Wally Pass comes out here and says, probably time for you to have a rest, Mr. Baulch. And I said, all right, I will, just in a second. Let me get another kick, but never really happened, so that's all right. Sam Murray gets it out, I think, there. And there was probably a few times the last 2 or 3 weeks that I didn't go back with the flight of the ball. Definitely last week against Albury, I didn't go back with it a few times. So it was good to get back there and go back with it there. The ball comes down from Toby. It was a brilliant tap, and then it's unfortunately gone and falconed me a little bit, but it doesn't matter because Toby gets the ball back in the end, which is all right. And again, this is that work rate. When the ball leaves the area, you've got to be first on your bike. You can see Garish is another great example of someone that leaves the area super quick and gets forward on his bike. The ball goes forward. It's actually really well defended by this guy. And again, you don't get used, but it doesn't matter. Fuddy comes up, gets the mark, goes back, and this time from 15 metres out directly in front, he goes bang and slots it, and the boys are very happy about that. You can see him in the light yellow boots, the beautiful Adidas's. He's frothing it. So he's a fantastic forward. We need him to be up and about, and I think it's a really good indicator of where we are. Again, it's that work rate. I'm going to keep on saying it, but forward and back. Your heat map will look ridiculous by the end of the game. Sam Murray does about a 50-metre banana kick here that somehow lands in my lap. It was a fantastic kick to me out wide, and then I go inside to Al, who then speeds up the play and goes forward. Dillstone, beautiful one-hand pickup, snaps it across with the left foot, the opposite. He absolutely loved that, and he goes bang. And that puts us right up now. We're 44-12, and we're really starting to kick away and really starting to own this game. But if this teaches you anything, this league's it's a very good league, and at any time, any team can come back. Again, right around the ball with that tackle pressure, attacking the ball again. This bloke unfortunately drops it, and I give him a little bit of afterwards. And I said to him, you should have grabbed that. That was no good. You're too worried about the contact. And just saying a few things here and there. Again, would love to be mic'd up, but not sure about that. And then I said to him after, I said, I'm going to look like a bloody idiot now if Toby Murray misses it just like this. And he does miss it, unfortunately. So, yeah, he had the last laugh, I guess, in the end, which was no good. But that, again, every point is definitely counted. Again, look at our pressure when the ball gets there. We've got Toby Murray, who's 6'11", sprinting after someone, and then you got me as well sprinting after with the pressure. So I think that the pressure that we possessed all game was elite. But up until this point, it was really, really good. The ball comes out here and Will Norland drops it, but then again just got a little bit of space and does a fantastic kick. I just needed to get the hands out, didn't in the end. Sprint, jump after the ball, pick it up with one hand, hit it perfectly. It's bending, and it doesn't bend enough. And Wally Pass started celebrating. Our runner, he was going to be the first to celebrate, but it just didn't quite bend anyway. Come up for a bit of a rest after that. That ball was so close; it just went straight over the goalpost. I thought it could have been quarter goal. Give a handball here to Philo. Probably should have been a kick later in the second quarter. Probably just needed to reset with a kick, because then probably put Philo under a little bit too much pressure there. But anyway, then the siren sounds, and that is going to be the end of the second quarter. And we have absolutely taken this game by storm. It's 47-13. We are right on top of the Wodonga Bulldogs, who are 5-0 at the moment. Sam Murray addresses the troops at halftime, basically just saying that we need to work on keeping up what we've been doing, because there's no point being happy with how far in front that we are, because this game, and like I said previously, this competition is a very, very even competition, and anyone can beat anyone, and anyone can get on top of anyone at any stage of the season, at any stage of any game. So it's really important to be 100% focused for 100% of the game. Me and Toby Murray get stuck into a bit of prime pre-workout, limited edition. He goes and puts the scoop in. We obviously dry scooping. I'll usually go for a full scoop pre-game, and then I'll go for a half scoop at half time. Toby Murray tries to put the half scoop through here, and it looks like he's almost missed his mouth. He's put it on his chin. I don't know how he's ended up doing that, but that's an orange flavoured pre-workout. It's absolutely elite. We should be restocked this week at some stage. Again, start of the third, going back down the other end of the field. Score is 47-13. I'm always for some reason chatting to my opponent. The ball comes out here and it was just a little bit low for me, but that's all right. Get a handball out and then go again with the pressure, but unfortunately it was a turnover. We do end up getting it back. Again, go to ground here. Probably could have just kept my feet to try and stay on that ball. Ball up goes. Could have. I think that they end up getting a free kick, and I go to tackle again. Tried to play on, but it was not happening. Wasn't going to let any advantage play-ons happen. He had a laugh with me afterwards. Anyway, in this third quarter, I guess that it turned into a little bit of a stalemate, really. There was just, again, like super hard throughout there. Like, as you can see, there's Lockie McCartney just going at it. Dill taps it to me here, and I just handball it over my head, and it somehow lands in Jack Gerrish's lap. It looked good, but wasn't meant for at all, but that's okay in the end. Jack Gerrish also gets a massive stud to the face there. I thought that was a free kick. Anyway, this number 3 comes through, tries to take it on. No way. And I give him a little bit afterwards, and then fend him off and give the handball to Philo. And we're on our way. It was good to get a holding the ball. I haven't been tackling enough the last couple of weeks, and ended up finishing with 6 or 7 tackles. So it was good. This time the ball, my eyes lit up. Absolutely lit up, and I sprinted after it, and then the ball just bounced the wrong way, so that was unfortunate, but that's all right. Toby Murray goes down here, looked like a high free kick, and then he goes back and goes bang, and that really puts us up in about 53-13. We are 40 points up against the ladder leaders and the undefeated Wodonga Bulldogs. We really start to get a run on. Again, it's all about the work rate. I think I ran my most amount of Ks in this game, because my whole mantra today was practically to go after it and never to walk, and that's something that I have in my game a lot, or I used to have in my game a lot, but I felt like it has dropped off in the last couple of games. I've probably been a little bit too lazy. Anyway, we go on at 3/4 time, 53-27. They do get a couple at the end of the third and give themselves a little bit of a sniff, which I don't think I was nervous going out of 3/4 time, but I was definitely thinking about it. Again, just sprinting in, getting ready to go at the start of each quarter, making sure that I can get as close to the ball and around the ball as as much as I possibly could. Ball comes out to Garish, who then goes inside 50 and finds Tom Boyd, who goes back and goes bang. And the under 18s boys are absolutely frothing it as he goes bang. Google Maps, Tom Boyd smacks that through for a goal, and then that really puts a good safety net in for us as we sit 59-27 on the Prime Online scoreboard. Practically, the rest of the game, anything could have really happened. Like the Dogs could have come back, but I think that everyone was, as you can see here, like Deal getting around Al, like we're all really positive. I think for the whole game, there wasn't much negativity out on the ground, and if there ever is, I think that's not a very good sign of where the club's at and kind of where your camaraderie is at as well. Lockie McCartney goes for goal here and start to get some stick from the crowd. And I was just saying, keep on talking, lads. Keep on talking, because it's a waste of time. You guys are all wankers pretty much. You sit on the sideline, all you do is chat shit, and I don't really stand for it, to be honest. I think that it's a little bit. If you do it a little bit here and there, a little bit of heckling's fine. But if it's all you're doing, you're just shouting the whole time at people, it's like, well, come on, mate. Like, I don't know. There's more to watching a game of footy than just shouting abuse at someone the whole time. And that's what I thought, and that's what I said to him. I said, actually, there's a reason that you guys are on the sideline, and we're all out here playing because you guys were never any good, I guess. Like, what do you expect if they're talking smack, like, to us? Like, I think you have every right to talk a little bit of smack back. But I was also thinking, if I've got enough energy to talk smack back, I probably am not running hard enough and I'm not tired enough. So that was definitely something that I thought a lot during the game, to make sure that you only talk smack, or if you are talking a bit of smack back to the crowd, then you probably need to work a little bit harder and make sure that you are running your legs or running yourself into the ground. The ball comes out here, end up picking it up, go for a kick, get a little boot to it. Didn't register it as a kick, I don't think, in the official stats, but that's okay. We take it. That's all right. Brody Fowler tries to kick goal of the freaking century from the sideline, and it goes out of bounds on the full. Wodonga do get a couple back here. It's 36-60, and does look like they're around it. But Sam Murray takes a fantastic mark here from a kick, and then I'm screaming for it about 40 metres out, and he puts a perfect kick to me or Hebron. It didn't matter. We could raffle it and then get a nice little bump from one of the Wodonga boys who I was chatting to before, and who told me I was a flog, and I tried to milk a 50 but didn't get anything out of it, and end up getting a bit of stick from the crowd here. They're saying this, they're saying that. It's I don't know, it's difficult to deal with when you have to deal with that all throughout the week. You have to deal with it all from a whole heap of different people on the sideline throughout the year. You have to deal with it in every other aspect of your life. So there's nothing better for me than just shutting them up and going back and kicking the goal. And I let them know about it, and I said, where have you gone? Shut up. Let's go. And that was good. That was a great feeling, because I don't know, you cop it all week. You cop it from all these people on the sideline, and it's like, it's just, you bottle it up. And these guys were given a lot of stick as well. I think they were the 18s boys, and I think that they just got smacked by 18s boys a couple of hours ago, and then they were talking smack again to us. And hey, look, maybe I wasn't running hard enough because I'm talking smack straight back to them. And they've said a few things, or saying a few things about our coach Sam Murray as well. And I thought it'd be right to just say to them, hang on, boys, look where you guys are sitting and look where we're standing. Anyway, that was that. And if you're ever looking at to get away from your opponent at stoppage, then it's always good to put a few steps on them if you can, or just use some body work for the ball to come out. Get a good tackle here, and the ball comes out, and then there's a few repeat stoppages out here on the wing, and it's always good when there's a few repeat stoppages, because again, you're around the ball and you've got another chance to go near it, or get near it, or get a tackle, or get a disposal, or get it forward for your team, and the ball comes out and get it forward over to Stoney, who goes forward. And I thought it might be a lick here for another one, but didn't quite want to bobble out to me, but that's all right. Again, doesn't matter what time of the game it is, you still got to be working 100% and trying to run your opponent into the ground, get a nice drop step, double drop step, slip, and then inside. Was just out the back for Stoney. Paddy Mack gets a free kick anyway. Stoney tries to milk a 50, not too well. Paddy Mack goes inside to my boy Hebron, who's lining up for number 4. And just to put the icing on the cake and the cherry on top, Hebbers goes bang. It's great to have him back in the side, who kicks his 4th. I'm pretty sure that was his 23rd disposal for the day as well. So he's had an absolute blinder overall. And that's pretty much that. Philo has a chance here and just drops the ball. I don't know what he was thinking. And I said, that's all right, mate. Don't worry. It's okay. Don't stress too much about it. And that pretty much wraps it up. We get the win. We're very, very happy. Hebs played amazingly. He was fantastic. Toby Murray was fantastic. Dylan Stone was fantastic. And we beat the Ludder Leaders 79-36. And it's probably one of the best wins of our season by round 1. We come inside. If we have a quick look at the ladder here, we've got Yarrawonga, who we've got next week, who are on top. We've got Wodonga, who we just beat, we just handed their first loss. They're 5-1. Aubrey are 5-1 as well. Then Wangaratta are 1 above us. Obviously, we're sitting in 5th, but we are 1 less game than Wangaratta, who are above us. Then you've got Lavey, North Albury, Myrtleford and Wodonga, who round out the bottom 4. Obviously, the top 5 will be playing finals, but you do want to be sitting in that top 3 as well to win or to get that double chance in finals. Anyway, I'll leave you with the song. Here we go.
Everyone gets one of these, right? If you have a... Everyone will get one of these. Trade it. No way. Right, yeah, who you want on? Rock, paper, scissors. You've got to win 2 in a row. You two can start. Go paper, scissors, rock. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, you win now. You got to beat one other person. Choose who you want on. Okay, go. Oh, paper, scissors, rock. Yeah, that's 2. Is that 2? No, you got 1. No, you were 2. Alright, do you want a singlet, do you want shorts, or do you want a new shirt? Shirt, you want a shirt? Medium? There you go, this is a prime shirt. Happy with that? What's your name? Well done, bro. Good stuff. Yeah, after. Where's it going? You two go. Good scissors, paper, rock. You got a single or you got socks? A tee. Fuck yeah! There you go, you got the new tee. Nice way. Good stuff. Yeah, you two go.
I have to get the name of Prime online. Are you Prime like Jason?
Oh, you got one more you can bet.
Quick.
You want the singlet? Alright, you got the socks as the last one. You guys can go. You guys want to go? Go for it. Oh, it was an early Did you?
Yeah, Kelly!
Well done. Good stuff. What was your name? Well done, bro. Good stuff. That's all I've got.
Can you sign? On your video?
Yeah.
Wait, on your video coming out from up the prime train!
What's
Up, bro. What's up?
Alright, that's it.
Wait, bro, your video coming in. Wait, bro, what's up? Yeah. What's up? That's mine. Wait, bro, I'll show you a drink.
Nice work. Alright, I'm done. I'm good.
Can you get that?
Are you happy? Are you happy?
Yeah.
Well done. Good stuff.
16, boy, not 16.
I love you guys. Yeah, photo. You want a photo?
Bro, can I get a Snapchat? Wait, who got the photo?
It's Tom Prime Train.
Yeah, any photo? We had me back.
Maybe. As long as you don't annoy me, don't call me at 12 a.m. every night.
Wait, you gotta get your 8 hours of sleep, right?
I know. That's why I've got to get every night.
Yeah.
Alright, go. Well done, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Hey,
Well done. I know those boys.
Just to show you.
For me?
What is this? Wait, that's climb train. It's so hot.
No. Alright, I gotta go. I love you guys. Hey, Buzz. What do you reckon?
Very happy with today.
Yep.
3 matches, 3 wins, and I thought today's senior game.
3 matches through. Oh, right. Okay, 18s.
18s,
Yep.
reserves, and seniors.
Gotcha.
Reserves come from behind for a great win. And I reckon our senior game today, best 4-quarter effort for the year.
I agree.
Good, selfless team game. I'm very pleased.
Top 3? Who's your top 3 today?
Oh, well, Hebbers was awesome.
He was great.
Like,
He was fantastic.
Boydie was really good.
He was good. Added a little bit of structure to our forward line, which I liked.
Sammy Murray was brilliant. Our back 6 were actually
Puppy, Shuddy.
phenomenal. Lockie McCartney, great press.
Jill Stone, was he alright?
Dill Stone was very good. Brody Fowler was very good. I love
Brody
Brody's defensive focus.
Oh, how good's defensive pressure?
And I was really excited with your last goal there, bud. It was perfect hit.
Thanks, mate. It was good. First kick I got all day, but that's okay. What do you reckon? You happy with that?
Yes.
Yeah? Who do you reckon best player today? Shuddy? Or Pup? Or Wendell's? Nah, but as soon as the camera comes out, they all go. They don't know what to say. Jace, you gonna be back next week?
Maybe. Time will tell.
If you see this big, lanky-looking spider tarantula on our team, he's like Kevin Durant. He's like white Kevin Durant.
Yeah. But he can't kick.
You played well today. I saw you in Resies. You were good. You were good. Paddy, what do you reckon? What are we going to do on the drive home? Couple of... and a couple of... couple of... Another one. Pub Clark talks a lot. Probably the most talked. Probably talks the most in the whole team. What do you reckon? Top 3 today? Apart from yourself?
Top 3. I wouldn't have been in there. That was very kind.
Okay, so you?
Sam Murray.
Sam.
Cody Sharp.
Yeah.
And Dylan Stone was very good.
Yes, he was very good. We love the way he goes about it. So thanks very much for that, Pup. Love the way that you go about it. Love the way you go about it. Last one.
What's up?
What happened to you today? You've done your dislocated your shoulder.
Yeah, 3rd time lucky.
Yeah. Same shoulder.
Yeah, same one.
What is the chance of you going through the year just toughing it out? This is everybody listening, because this is what country footy's all about. Don't say no now.
No, I probably will. I have to.
Yeah, we need you. You were good for the 12 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes I was on, mate. That's enough.
It was good. Well, everybody, that's a wrap of the change rooms. And Paddy Miles, you can just finish us off with something. What do you have to say?
It's not how hard you can hit.
What else?
No, I'm not saying it.
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. And ladies and gents, that is a wrap for the vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a good win, obviously going against the Wodonga Bulldogs, who haven't lost a single game this year. Lou, when are we going to see you back in Rovers colours?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Probably never. Kind of response. Bella, when are we going to see you next in Rovers colours?
Fucking next weekend.
Next weekend. What do you say? Do you know the Rovers song?
No.
Cheers.
Just try it. Try sing it.
I don't know one word.
Rovers, Rovers, Rovers. I'm still trying to figure it out. To be honest, someone bullied me after the game. They said you don't know any of the words to the song. I will learn it. I promise you. But anyway, that's a wrap. Hopefully you enjoyed these vlogs. I'm loving the support. I love you guys so much. I'm sorry there hasn't been a lot of vlogs lately because we have a lot of buys and stuff, but I'm going to try and get some more consistency with it over the next couple of weeks. Hopefully we get some more games consistently week after week after week after week after week. I know you guys love these. Thank you very much. Lou, anything to add?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Great call. Like, comment, subscribe. Anything send off for us, Bella?
Team Louie.
Thank you guys.